change where I'm
Do you feel like they're boring?
I do definitely feel like the professions, they're definitely boring, and they're in different places, so I have to change where I'm going to put myself in those environments. I don't think that they're unattainable. I have to make the changes to go to those rooms.
The men who make millions of dollars have boring lifestyles.
I feel like a majority, they're living a life of peace. They're not out here in clubs and bars. They're living a life of peace.
Folks, I just let that run. I let that run because the arrogance it takes to make that statement is mind-boggling.
You're 45.
Mind-boggling. The men who make millions of dollars have to live a lifestyle of structure. They work a lot. And this is this is why I want you guys to understand that it doesn't matter from average to over here. They all want everything. You want a millionaire. You want to be a housewife. You want to have a luxe lifestyle. You want monogamy and you want excitement. French Bulldog, Shar-Pei, Yorkie. You're laughing now.
Because I'm saying if I'm giving up the monogamy, what's stopping me from going to those places where that high value man is?
Nothing's stopping you from going there, but why would he pick you?
Because I'm again bringing that peace and that making his life easier.
Ma'am.
So you don't.
Ma'am, no, I don't. No, not you. No, I think you're another Bill. Women like you require a lot of attention, and you're high maintenance. High maintenance is opposite of peace. You're a side chick.
Why would I be high maintenance if I?
Because, man, listen, I'll tell you. You're high maintenance because you require luxury lifestyle. That is, listen, you're high maintenance because you require luxe lifestyle. That means the women who normally get these kind of guys get with these guys when they're in process and they build with them. You want to be standing at the finish line with pom-poms waiting for him to get there. Matter of fact, you don't even want to be in the finish line. You want to be in the executive suite or the box on the yacht, and you just want to show your titties and smile and say, take me. And he's like, all right, I'd fuck you. I do this with you. And we may make some pretty babies. Let me put about 2 or 3 million into this because she is going to go left, sign this prenup, because you're getting a prenup. Sign this, and here's your exit clause. Now, because she is going to go left because she requires a luxury lifestyle, you're already going to be a loss leader. And they're going to have other women because you're not in it for him. You're in it for you. That, by definition, is not peace.
So how can I be? I just want to know if I'm a modern day woman with a substantial income, equal or even greater in a sense. How can I not make our life easier in a relationship?
Because you want to be a housewife, your income doesn't matter.
I could pay a light bill. I can cook.
Ma'am, how come there are women who make more money than you who can't get men at their financial level?
I feel like.
Ma'am, I ask you a question. Listen. Stop. Listen. Women, there are women, like, you can look in entertainment and see this often. Why are women they want their peers? They'll work, people will make records with them, make movies with them, but they can't marry men at their level or higher. Because those men have options and they want something different. Women who have the bag have to marry down. You want to marry up.
So I bring nothing so my income, okay, we'll take away my income. My ability to be a homemaker doesn't count for anything?
I didn't say it doesn't count for anything, but it doesn't count for $1 million. What? Okay, ma'am, let's be reasonable. If your ability to be a homemaker or whatever it is you say you bring to the table was a product, what would differentiate your product from other products on the shelf? Is it the contents? Huh?
The content, it's vegan, it's not damaged.
It's the packaging, ma'am. You're trading on your packaging more than anything else because I haven't heard much of contents because contents don't need to go to therapy because they were egotistical.
But the ability to change and listen to my man in a relationship and allow my man to be that leader that preach, provide, and protect should count for something.
Not millions of dollars. They don't want to. The men that do this don't let you allow nothing. The women come over there with whatever you like. See, you're used to being in control. And you keep leveraging what you have, and they're like, I don't care about that. I'm being honest with you, man. And the thing is, okay, you're not going to be on top. He's in charge. You are secondary. It's about him, not you. And what I'm getting from you is your life is about you.
But my ability to cook for my providing husband or boyfriend or man doesn't count to get up at 6 a.m. or 4 a.m. because he has to be at work at 6.
Ma'am, there are women who, so what makes your meal better than the meal that the woman who's married to a man making $50,000? What makes your meal better?
Consistency.
Ma'am, she's cooking consistently too.
Consistency, and I feel like the ability to make his life.
Okay, let me stop you right there. Let me ask you a hard question. Okay? Okay. You're familiar with an actress by the name of Gabrielle Sidibe?
I'm not
Familiar with Lizzo? Are you familiar with her?
No.
The musician? Okay. Let's give. If you're an average looking woman, a solid 4 or a 5,
Okay.
would you be making the same demands?
No.
Thank you.
But
Ma'am, if you were a 4 or 5, you would be bringing the same things you're bringing to the table, but you know you could not demand what you're demanding now. That's why I said, if you were a product on the shelf, what substantially differentiates you from other products, women? Is it the contents? You just said no, it's the packaging.
so we'll be direct then. Yes, okay. I feel like I have a little bit of I can ask for what I'm asking for because I'm not a 4 or 5. Let's just go into weight, size, face.
Yeah, you're attractive. You can, but the thing is,
And my ability to cook that same meal and look a certain way. Because let's be real, these high value men do want a woman that they can bring outside and be proud of. You do have to look a certain way. They're not bringing just anybody else.
ooh, I really wish I could bring some of the women I've talked to this week and let you stand next to them, because then you'd be like, ooh, shit. Because because here's the thing, who are you comparing yourself to? You're comparing yourself to the average woman walking around. And I'm saying that these men don't deal with the average woman. They're dealing with women to where you're the lowest level.
Okay.
Okay, if you're the lowest level, if you're an 8, if you're an 8, if you're around Beyonce, there's still Kelly Rowland and Rihanna. Okay. And Beyonce had to put in 7 years to get Jay-Z. The difference is the attitude. And what I'm showing is when you're a pretty woman, far too often you guys trade on your looks and not the substance. And where it shows up is when you start demanding things that only your looks qualify you for. Ma'am, you just said if you were an average looking woman, you wouldn't be asking for what you're asking for, which means internally you don't qualify for it. From a content character, my value female standpoint. So you're doing it on looks, cool. Don't you think those men up there recognize that she's got the look? but she doesn't have the shit to go the long distance. Let me ask you about your, when's your last relationship?
My current relationship that I'm in or previous?
Previous relationship.
Previous relationship was a few years.
When was it?
Before the one that I'm in.
And it lasted 3 years?
Yes.
Was he a millionaire?
Yes.
Why didn't he marry you?
Because of my attitude.
Who ended the relationship?
I did.
Why?
I didn't feel like I was in a position to be feminine. I couldn't relax.
I said that on Monday, folks. What you see for a lot of modern women is fear. They can't relax. And I want you to understand that that relationship is an employer. These men run background checks and they look at your last relationship and they say, a millionaire had you and you couldn't act right with him either, huh? And you left him. Okay. Ma'am, what I'm trying to get you to understand is, yes, your looks may put you in a room, but as hard as it may be to sound and hard as it may be to hear, what you said is much more of a fun girl or a side chick, not a wife.
But if I'm able to get into a relationship with a millionaire and not be in fear, and I'm being in my feminine place, why are you shaking your head? No, I'm in a feminine position.
How long you think, by what age you think that's going to happen?
It happened. It definitely happened. But I was humbled. I just needed a situation where I could relax and trust.
Are you getting married? Are you getting married?
100%. I definitely think that.
How long you guys been together?
4 months. We'll check back in 2 years. And I will send
2 years? 2 years?
I think it would definitely take at least, I think at the 2-year mark I could definitely get engaged. And I'll definitely invite you to my engagement party.
She doesn't know who I am, does she? You've already screwed this for 2 years?
You don't think I could get engaged in 2 years? A man knows if he's going to marry you within the first, I think, honestly, 6 months.
Right. And men like that typically move that fast. 2 years is you. Because you're not ready. Because you're not ready. So the point of the matter is, I want you to understand something. I want you just cut your own throat. Because I've said it so long, 6 to 12 months is all it really takes, especially for men who know what they want, men of value in particular. They don't date for that long. That's why the chat room is going crazy. You don't even understand what you just said. And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, let her go. And you just said, well, how long does it take? Well, he would know inside of 6 months. Yeah, but you wouldn't be ready for 2 years. So a millionaire who's ready to go as a high value man has to wait on you for 2 years to get ready. Woo!
Definitely not. If my boyfriend asks me to get married in 6 months, 8 months, I'm saying yes, and I'll still extend the invite directly to you.
Look, I'm not going to say, look, I don't, if you're with somebody, man, but I'm telling you right now, what I'm gathering from you is you know yourself. If he asks you, yes, if he asks you to marry him, good luck with that. Because you're not ready. Because, ma'am, be realistic. If you can make it, you can lose it. And if he doesn't have the money, you're gone. You don't lie, ma'am. If he doesn't have it, you're gone. That's what this entire conversation has proved. If you don't have the Lux lifestyle, you're gone. Especially if you're younger. Ma'am, if he loses this money in the next 5 years, you're gone, because women like you would be like, well, shit, I have a few more minutes left on the shot clock. Let me go try to find another millionaire. Ma'am, why do you think I can do this? Because I talk to women like you every day.